Okay, let's just take a second. Let's just take a second. Let's do this one for fun. It's 17 seconds left on the shot clock, which means we have plenty of time to create options to make sure we get a good shot up, make sure that we don't do anything that can question our IQ as a person, correct? We hit play real slow, and I mean real slow. Let's make sure it's in great slow motion. Why? Look at me. This is our first shot as a team to represent the white squad in rec. This is our first shot. This is utter ridiculousness. I can't believe you pulled this with full-blown confidence with all that time on the shot clock. I've noticed that a lot of people have this bad habit of assuming people aren't going to contest you, and my thing is, if you've been playing in the game and you've got a feel for your defender and you want to pull up in his face, but you're just so confident that he's not going to put a hand up, that's one thing. You've had enough time to see how he's going to play defense and see what's going to happen. I mean, literally, less than a minute has gone by and you just decided, yeah, he's not going to put his hand up because I think he won't. He's not going to put his hand up because I don't want him to. He's not going to put his hand up because I am the best to ever play this game. It's to a point now where if you have extremely vibrant, exuberant colored hair, I'm about to start leaving and backing out because I can't keep watching this happen to me. Oh, I mean, how many times do we have to go through this? But let me say it in a way you can understand. You as a player need to be ready to shoot at a moment's notice. The fact that you weren't ready to shoot, let's just take a second and survey the court. Where's your man? Nobody's here to contest you. There is literally no reason you weren't ready for this. You mean to tell me when you were running up the top of the key, you didn't notice that your man was literally nowhere near you? It didn't cross your mind that, hey, if I get the ball at any moment right about now, I have plenty of time to pull up. But no, what I want to do instead is do a pump fake, then take a dribble, and then pull up. Oh, but saying it wasn't even that bad of a shot because it was 7%. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Nobody asked you for your dumb opinion. If you think that this was still a decent shot, given the comparison of what he could have shot and what he was supposed to shoot, sir, I invite you to the psych ward because that's where you belong. So he clanks this shot. We get the rebound. Now we're trying to find a good shot. Now one would believe after everything that has happened that the next subsequent shot will be a great shot. That we won't just shoot no goddamn what the fuck. Well, I was wrong. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Why? No, explain to me right now, what was the thought process? As a matter of fact, I can tell you exactly what he was thinking because I'm the expert. I have studied these niggas. What happened was he did the crab. And what happens is when a guard does the crab dribble, they just automatically assume in their brain that means that they've been given the blessing of Jesus Christ himself. It doesn't matter who's in front of me. So long as I'm able to do this crab and make the other person look stupid, I should just automatically be wide open and there should be zero contest because he's crab, right? He's crab, so why does it matter? No, let's not pass it to the person on the right wing wide open with 2.6 seconds. No. I'm gonna shoot this shot instead. No, let's not pass it to the person in the corner. Granted, his man's about to run to him, but shit, I'd rather see it pass than this. No. Let's not wait a second because the man is literally blitzing you the instant you did the crab dribble and see who's open. No. Let's pull up. Let it fly. Splash. That's what it is. And let me make it very clear. This is his second shot of the game. So his first one was this, and the second one was this. Now, I'm just asking, is it really me being mean if this is what you're doing? Is it me being mean to call you buns? Is it mean to say that if I called you trash, that would be an insult to trash itself? Why the fuck did you... I genuinely believe that there's a difference between 2K basketball and like regular basketball. See, regular basketball, you have to do like things like pass the ball and make sure that the best shot is always the priority. But 2K basketball is a different breed. It's like 1-2 thinking. It's literally, okay, so if I do a crab, then I have to be open every single time. It's like you've never played sports before because everything in sports is situational. Yeah, if you get a crab off, you should be open unless you're not. And then what are you gonna do? You need to pass the fucking ball. Why is that such a hard thing to do? Is pass the ball. I promise you can look 20 times better as a 2K player if you just pass the ball. Do I even need to say it? Do I even need to say it? This man did the same thing I just broke down. It's that binary 2K thing. It's straight up, okay, if I do this signature move or I crab him, then he can't contest me. Is it hard to use critical thinking? All you have to do is do the move and then see if you're open. That is just the most mind-blowing thought process. I should win the Nobel Peace Prize for what I just said. There should be a banquet for my supreme intelligence to tell you that you should maybe look at your defender and judge whether or not the move worked. It's like you niggas think that moves are automatic, that if I do this crap, oh yeah, it's gonna work. If I do this crossover, I'm certainly gonna be open. I'm gonna ask nicely, at what point were you open? At what point? When were you open? When? I guess I have to be the bearer of bad news, but you know you can recover from a crab if done correctly. It actually is very possible. It's not an infinite move. Maybe if you would have shot it immediately, sure, but once again, if he's on your side, he can still get a contest. Maybe you need a visual representation of what you're supposed to do in this situation. Right here, I get the ball. We have a defender rotating down to me. So you know what I do? I was going to shoot it. I thought I was open, but the instant I realized, oh, he's on the way, you know what I do? Real simple. I actually show you. You see this button right here, the one you used to shoot? So instead of holding it and then, you know, cause you're probably gonna shoot the ball, or if you're using the stick, instead of like, you just, but let's just say, oh, well, I can't do that because I have rhythm shooting, and if you flick down on the stick, you'll most likely always shoot it, which is actually very true. Most times when people rhythm shoot with the stick, they tend to shoot it on accident. So you know what you do with that? You need to be more careful with your shot selection. Maybe don't put yourself in that situation. Maybe have the awareness to look the fuck around. Let me give you a visual representation of what his dribbling looks like. See how the screen right now is like full of people and everyone is visible and you have many ways to see what's going on the court? I'm gonna show you his 2K screen from his world. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. This is all he sees. This is all he sees. This is literally it. So whenever he doesn't pass you the ball, I'm just letting you know he can't see you. Literally, he cannot see you. He can only see himself. And apparently, this shot is just better than any other option humanly possible. This can't be 2K26 where people literally struggle to miss wide open shots. It can't be this 2K. It can't be the 2K where literally we have 7'4" being more effective stretch bigs than 6'3". No way. This can't be the same 2K, because if it was, why the fuck are you in the paint? That's your man at the wing and he is continuously running to the paint. We need to let this thought process die right here, and it's gonna die today. If you're a big, it does not give you the right to sit in the fucking paint. I don't care what your size is. I don't care what your perimeter stats are. I don't care what your interior stats are. I don't give a shit. If your man can shoot threes, go fucking guard him. I'll say it again. If your man can shoot threes, go fucking guard him. There's no, oh, we need to go in the zone. Fuck that. You know what? I'm gonna say, I'm tired of going in zones because you won't improve your defensive skills. If we have to go in the zone because you're getting dunked on and you're trying, that's one thing. Niggas will ask to go in the zone without even trying to play defense. This big will fuck around and ask for a zone. Look where he is. Look where his man is. What's the zone for? Maybe, hold on, I'm about to blow your fucking mind. Guard your man. Maybe we don't even gotta go in the zone if you would just guard your man. Is that hard? It can't be that hard to be like 2 feet away from somebody that has the basketball. The thing that kills me the most is like, it's so easy to play defense against a big that can shoot when you yourself is big. Do you know why? Because you're both tall, which means you'll get a good contest. Bro, at that point, just be there. And you have the leeway of you can even be further back. If you have your hand up like this, let's say you're 6'11" and your opponent is 7 foot, you still have a massive wingspan, so you ain't even gotta be as close or in his grill. You can just be like, I would say like what, like let's say you're the big. So you're right here. If I'm like right about here, and I have my hand up, I can just, you know what I'm saying? I can do that, but no. Instead of trying, I'm gonna sit in the paint. Yep, generation. As a matter of fact, it makes too much sense that I just can't comprehend the thought process. I'm sorry, I'm the stupid one. I have to be the one to explain this because I know better than anybody that bailouts this year are very difficult to do and they don't always go our way. It'd be one thing if you would have went up with the shot right about in this zone. If you would have went up for a layup right here and then the defender made it on time and you decide to bail out, hey, it is what it is. But it's the fact that you let him create contact first then decided to go up, and then tried to bail out. That's not gonna work. I'm giving you straight training right now. What you should have done is, if you weren't gonna go up around this zone right here on your screen, if you weren't gonna go up right about then, at that point, have it in your head to pass the ball. Don't even think about scoring. Just put in your head, I'm about to pass, because the fact that he was running and committing to you as fast as he was, dude, an assist was right there. It was so easy. But I get it. Maybe you got bailout, and maybe you just was like, okay, well, I'll just pass out just in case. And I'm telling you, as somebody that has bailout, it don't work unless you got it at least bare minimum goal, as I find. So I'm telling you, to make life easier for you, if you're not going up completely uncontested, just go ahead and just don't even do it. Just swing that bitch left unless you've got the stats to pull that off. And clearly you do not. Nothing in this world pisses me off more than when people want to reach on my man when I didn't fucking ask you for help. Because this is the other thing. Why are you leaving someone wide open at the 3-point line? Did it look like I needed help? Did it look like it? My thing is this. It's 17-7. Let's look at that scoreboard. I'll say it again. 17-7. Why in the fuck are we leaving people open for 3? That just doesn't need to happen. Oh, but Saint, I was going for the steal. I'm gonna ask you a dead for real question. Why? Why are you going for the steal? Do you not question your own thought process? Why would you go for a steal in this scenario knowing it would leave your man this wide open? Does that make sense? Why are we taking that risk when we're already losing by 10 points? Does that make sense? So you want to be down by 13. Now, a lot of people say, oh, well, it doesn't matter because a foul was committed. Yeah, it doesn't matter this time. But how many times has someone made a mistake in the first quarter, they get bailed out, then they keep doing it, and then that'll literally be the reason you fuck around and lose in the fourth? Unless I ask for help, stay the fuck where you at. I'm not the motherfucker leaving people this wide open, y'all are. So how about leave me the fuck alone and let me do what I do instead of giving them free fucking fouls and free points later on when they get in the goddamn bonus. I'm getting so motherfucking. Hey, Saint. What? Why don't you just enter the zone? The zone is not gonna help us right now. You know that. I don't even know why you're saying that to me. I'm just saying, if you did, maybe you wouldn't be having these issues. Like, I think if you enter the zone, you can fuck around and win the game. You're saying this to me like it you know it's not. Like, why are we even having this conversation right now? It's actually not gonna help. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, because like you sitting here saying that these guys aren't good and that it's just not helping anything. So I'm saying maybe if you just enter the zone, it won't be so bad, and then, you know, you can just take a chill pill. All right, fine. You want me to do it? Fine. I'll give you one play. I'll give you one fucking play, and then I'll just prove my point that no matter what I do, we'll still probably fuck around and lose. But fuck it.
The only one who can beat me is me.
The zone. In this state of extreme focus, all unnecessary thoughts disappear, and the athlete becomes absorbed in...
Fucking told you the zone wasn't gonna do shit. I told you. Now leave my room and let me do what I do. Why the fuck are you in the paint? Why are you in the paint again? Your man can shoot, you know he can shoot, and yet somehow you're in the paint. Why? No. You know he can shoot, and somehow you're gonna leave him open yet again. I'm gonna show you how drove this makes me even more in just a second. Watch this. You might be saying to yourself, because you're such a nice guy, that, oh, well, maybe the big didn't know he could shoot threes, and he was so smarter than you that he calculated the fact that he's at a 3-point line, so he'll just let him shoot because he can't shoot threes, because he has no proof of shooting threes earlier. Maybe that's what you're thinking. Well, unfortunately for him and for you watching, is I keep the receipts. Why don't we travel back in time? What's the score? The score is 17-7, right? So at 17-7, one would believe, because remember, he already hit a deep mid-range shot earlier. This is the footage. He already hit this earlier. So one would believe, okay, well, I'm not gonna keep letting him get open opportunities. That's not what happened. The big decided to leave him open yet again. So now, knowing that he can shoot deep mid-ranges, knowing he can shoot threes from the top of the key / the wing, one would believe that the very next fucking time that he's at the 3-point line, that he'll be on him like white on rice, right? Hello. What the fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing? Bro, why did you even make a big if you're not gonna be able to contest or guard your fucking man? This shit blows my mind because it's like, where did this idea even come from? Bro, it's not 2K14 anymore. It's not 2K13, 2K10, where having a big gives you the leeway to just sit in the fucking paint. If you are 7'4" max weight, you still gotta get your big ass out there and guard your man. And if you have a problem with guarding bigs at the 3-point line, if you think everybody else should do it for you, I'm just gonna tell you this right now because no one else has had the guts to tell you to your face. Bro, listen, 2K ain't for you. Basketball's not for you. You fucking suck. You suck. You suck. You're basically saying that it's our fault as guards that we can't guard your man for you. Bigs will be the same people that will leave their man wide open and expect us to guard them, but then whole time when we do that and then our man goes off for points, now it's our fault. You're asking us to guard two people at that point. And I promise you that ain't gonna happen because, say it with me now, not my man, not my problem. How about go guard your fucking man so we ain't even gotta deal with this bullshit to begin with. If the pass doesn't get to the open man on time, it's too late. I don't care how fast you think you can throw it. I don't care if you have the strength of Zeus combined with Hades at the same time. You're not throwing that ball faster than the defense is gonna recognize the man's wide open. It's too late. It's on the point guard, yellow hair supersonic nigga for making the wrong read, but it is also on you for forcing the ball over there. It's already too late. As a matter of fact, as soon as he made the wrong pass, somebody was already rotating over there. If the pass doesn't get to the right man on time, it's too late. Look for a different option. Even if that person is still asking for the ball, look for a different option. If you see it that it's wide open, I promise you the other team saw it too, as demonstrated here. And it'd be one thing if we had the lead and they suck. We are getting our ass beat. So clearly they have better defense than us. So for you to even believe that he was gonna still be wide open after almost 5 seconds, you've lost your goddamn mind. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you join the Discord. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one.